Good morning, guys. I hope you're having a great day. And few news this morning. Certain comments by certain companies. So first, let's just go over SPY as usual. We are opening a red in the pre-market, right? Futures are down, and this zone one, I do believe that we might get downside before we get more upside, right? 443, 444 area will be very hard to take out. Okay, and just remember this zone right here, 420. Okay, I'm gonna write this number right here, 420. When it comes, it should not come by a surprise to you. It's given to you way before, many days and weeks before. I'm pretty sure it's gonna come. Like, it's not obviously, I can't predict the market, but be ready for 420 to come on SPY. Maybe next week, maybe the following week, or maybe in the coming 3-4 weeks. I don't know, or maybe in November. Okay, but I'm pretty sure it's coming based on my experience. And right now we do have in this zone there will be a lot of chop here. We might go red all the way towards 438, reverse back up. There will be some scalping opportunities if we do see it, but expect some sideways movement in SPY for now between 443 and 436. One of these levels gets taken out, then we do have, if it gets taken to the upside, we have resistance near 446, 448, and then maybe we come back down. Or if it gives up gains here, 436, if it does break 436 and under, then we likely go towards 420 in the coming days and weeks. They'll slowly take it down. Okay, they need to markets to extend it, I believe, and 450 is a psychological number that's gonna be a top for a while. Unless they take it above 450 and close above 450, then we'll play to the upside. But for now, expect this sideways movement on SPY. And then we have tech, same thing. 382.50 should be the number that you guys should have. 382.50 plus, we go higher. 375, 370 for now, the levels that we're playing in between. If this takes out 370 and lower, then we have all the way towards 360. Okay, I'll just draw that here so you guys know. Then we do have all the way down here. Okay, all the way in this zone right here. It's very possible maybe tech takes highs. I have no idea, but for now, just playing levels. If 370 is broken, which is trading near right now, and it goes under 370, there will be weakness in it. Then we do have 365, and then all the way towards here, 360, 350 area. Okay. Certain things. China's cracking down on crypto now. They're just coming after everything for this. I mean, 2021. I don't know what kind of pandemic they got hit with, but since January this year, they've just been screwing up their own people, I guess, or maybe they're doing it for their benefit in the long term. But this crackdown on crypto is not the first time they've done it. They've done this many times in the past, in the last 10 years, right? And so how does the market react to this? Let's see. Maybe we'll find out over the weekend how low it goes. I would definitely wouldn't buy it right now. I'm pretty sure there's a dip coming, right? That's not a small news. So obviously stocks like RIOT, Mera, MSTR, they're going to take a hit with it when Bitcoin goes down. Those stocks also go down. So look into this and let's see what they do. Or maybe another possible scenario, they're going to bring this down based on the news and then buy it up later on in October, November. So let's see what happens, right? So crypto stocks, be careful if you're in them. If you're in MSTR spreads with me, I might even cut them for a small loss. Let's see. MU Micron had a downgrade today. I'll go over it after on chips. Now somebody asked regarding Roku, so I'll just go over a couple of requests I have. Roku guys got a downgrade. They got one earlier this week as well, I believe, and now they got one from Wells Fargo, right? And Roku, I've drawn these levels for you guys from before. 325. If it breaks, yeah. So it's see right now, Danish, you're the one that asked. I hope you're listening. But Roku had a downgrade. If you're trying to play this to the long side, I would just wait for now. I really would wait, okay? Because 350 is very hard for Roku. If it can stay above 350 for 3-4 days, you might get a chance to play this towards 370. But until 350, just avoid. This can go all the way down to 272 level or 270 area. Okay, it's very hard to play between here unless you're scalping and you have your support and resistance is drawn. Go ahead, but personally, I do see some downside in Roku. Or maybe wait until 300, this support line, take a screenshot on your screen and just play with these levels for now. Okay, but it does need 350 and plus close in order to play towards 370, and then 370 will be very hard on Roku. Don't forget, this stock ran a lot in the last month. Always zoom out. This stock had a crazy run, okay, on equity. It went up huge. So for 1-2 years, it might just mess around now, unless they give us some crazy news. And then you asked about Airy. It's a pharmaceutical healthcare play, I think. Airy, I read up a little bit on it. Their CEO took an exit this week, I believe. And they have a phase 1 or phase 2 or phase 3, I believe, which are going for approvals. If they go well, this stock will shoot up, right? As you can see, it's very volatile. Any pharmaceutical company is never a smooth uptrend. I yet have to see a proper pharmaceutical company which is stable and has a nice little uptrend for years. So when you ask me, is this good for long term? It's a very tricky answer. You just have to know these stocks, inside news. You gotta follow the FDA approvals very closely, the catalyst, and play based on them, right? So, but it's nothing as a gambler's bet. There's nothing but as a gambler's stock, right? Any pharmaceutical stock is like going to a casino, in my opinion, unless you have some legit news on it. It's basing above $8, $12, so you can play with a tight stop. But look into the FDA, look into the catalyst if you see anything, but technically there's nothing here except that it must hold $10. Break of 10, it can go to 8, and then break of, if it keeps holding about 12, then you can probably see 14, 15. OCGN, similar thing. They have their clinical research going on right now for vaccines. They're also looking for more employees. But this chart I like a little better than Airy. If it continues to base here, and if it takes out $8, if it takes out 8 and holds above it for 15-30 minutes based on a shorter time frame, you can play this towards 9, and then it takes out 9, you can see a spike all the way towards this zone right here. But you're gonna have to follow their news and catalysts coming up. Okay, it looks like it wants to take higher, but if it fails, any negative news on their clinical research, it goes down. Right, so it's all based on news. So you're gonna have to do some research on that. And then CRM, what a beautiful play yesterday, was given to you guys pre-market. That's exactly what happened, right? Very sad I missed my entry, right? These plays don't come across all the time, because you know, when you know, like with high conviction, that a dip and then boom, a 5 minute we ride up all day, right? And congrats to people that caught it, especially Taka, congrats. And so CRM, another upgrade from Piper all the way to 365. And but today it seems like a red day so far. We might just go sideways all day. We might even go down today, right? So let's see what happens. And then Nike, they cut their revenue forecast, right? This is one stock. I want to give you guys another play today, what might happen with Nike today, right? So pay attention. If this is what happens, if Nike gets 152 plus, okay? If Nike gets 152 plus today at the open, you can probably buy 148 puts on it, okay? Because the comments are very negative. If it takes 152 plus towards the high and it holds there, you can probably get 149, 148 puts, go in small, and Nike might have a down day all day today. It can even hit 130, okay? Opposite of what CRM did basically, okay? But I would like to get it around here, 152, 153. Cheap, small size, and they will have a potential of going much, like the puts. I'm not talking about calls, I'm talking about puts, okay? So opposite of CRM from yesterday. If it rips towards 153, 154, 152, a small entry, and we likely see a much lower number on Nike today, okay? So keep an eye on this play. And then Costco, some funny comments today. You know, they're putting restrictions on their toilet paper, paper towels. So I was reading the news, so in case if you guys, those that shop at Costco. That and their revenue was good. It's trading up pre-market, very strong stock. They beat their revenues. Their growth is 17% year over year, right? Earnings per share, that they topped it. So keep an eye on Costco. I probably wouldn't buy it today, but maybe in the coming weeks I might go long on it. But for now, I do see some weakness, even though the earnings were good, because it's had a very nice run up in the last few months. Okay, so keep an eye on that. Chips, Micron, they had a downgrade, $200, right? MU, right? Yeah. It's trading at $74. How did they have a downgrade from 142 thing?
Their price target before was 140, but
they cut the price target, sorry, from 140 to 100, right? But it's still trading at $73, so it makes no sense. That's fine, right? So they still think it has room to 100, so Don't know how to make of that news, but let's just see what the market does. But for now, Amazon yesterday was very frustrating because we had a really nice entry. We bought Amazon calls here for 2 weeks out for October 15th. We bought them right here. The stock went up 45 points yesterday, and based on the Greeks, our calls should have been trading at least at 12.50. They only took it to high as 10.70, I believe. So that was a signal that maybe they know that it's gonna come down, okay? And I did repeat 5-6 times in the chat that the calls are up, they're trading up nice. Just manage because premium is not moving like the way it should, okay? I'm still holding on to mine, I know, but I hope you guys managed. And right now, Amazon's opening up 17 points down. But at the open, you will still get to take break even or even a little bit profits, maybe, right? So manage your position if you're in, because at the end of the day, that is $800 per contract. It's not a small amount, huge money, okay? So please manage your positions if you're in. Shop lottos, I also took yesterday. I thought it was a great lotto. I was eyeing on it. And it's funny, LB was also eyeing on them, got a better price than me. But shop, let's see, I mean, it's opening up lower. If it takes out 1480 today, if it does take out 1480 by 12, we still have a chance at them. But at the same time, those lottos cost $250, $280 per contract. You can sell them right at the open for premium and just wait because we're opening down. Okay, you don't want to lose that premium. In the first 5 minutes, you will get the premium. You can completely stop out. And this week, we had a crazy week. So many winners called out, so many. I hope you guys are learning. I hope the voice chat is helping. Like we called in the voice chat before we even enter. And most of the times, most of the calls, which I track every play that's made in the group, trust me. If you're buying a call and you put in the group, I track your play, trust me. Most of the times when admins post an entry, there's always a good chance you guys will get 10, 20, 30% lower than us. Always, like in most cases, right? So no one should say, oh, I missed my entry, because most of our entries, we actually just hit the ask sometimes or even more than the bid. So in most cases, you will get an entry lower than us, okay? And so guys, I hope this helped. Keep an eye on Nike puts. Nike puts can be the play today if it gives us a little rip in the first 5-10 minutes, and then you can write it down all day. If it dips in the first 5 minutes, then I'm not gonna chase it, then I'm gonna let it do its thing. But I wanna get a good price if I do get in Nike puts. Okay, so keep an eye on that. It's Friday, a lot of gains. I might just take it easy all day. Why am I gonna ruin my nice green week, right? You decide what you wanna do. Anything we see, we'll call it out. God bless, manage your account, and we'll see you guys back in the chat. And new people that are listening that have joined, we had like 5-6 signups in the last 2 days. Just see how we do in premium first. Go through all the channels. Don't rush into any play. Just track the plays and see what person, how we trade, right? We had a crazy week, so don't just start coming in buying alerts. We don't just give alerts. For us, it's more about teaching you guys how to trade, making you guys independent and giving out our secrets. Okay, so for the first few days, just watch and see what we do and how we do it, so you get a hang of it. Just get used to my stock life, okay? We focus a lot on risk management. Remember that. If you have $1,000, we will never tell you to put more than 50 bucks into a trade. Never in our life. Okay, so risk management, numbers, very important. Go in sessions, a lot of tutorials. Thank you guys. We'll see you guys in the voice chat at 9:30, and we'll go on from there.